I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Excuse me. Hey, the one, how you doing, brother? What you doing today? Nice to see you. Hope everything's going well on your end of the world. Why is it socks always get lost? Gee, I swear. Oh, my feet. I gotta put my socks on for a little bit. Gotta keep them warm. Oh, well, don't get yourself in trouble because of me at work. I'm good. I'm good. Just wanted to talk. Have a discussion, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe just sit around looking funny. Maybe poke a bear or two. Who knows? We'll see what comes. Won't be for long. Let me put this over here. How's that? Yes, you should, sis, because you better be nice. Well, we'll wait on that. Let's see what I got here. Fucking caveman. He always gets the best one. Ooh, I gotta watch that one later. Let me find. I found that other one, but do I still have it? Let me see. Go away. Would you go away? Thank you. Be right back. Because after these messages, we'll be right back. Your well, what am I doing? There we go. I take it work slow. Ah, there you are. Well, I guess. Oh, I guess. No, no. Slow's good sometimes. Making it to help get things done that you normally can't get done. I used to hate slow days at first when I was first starting out when I was working. But as I got older, I found them to be useful. I didn't post nothing for nothing, sis. Jeez. Because when I post things, I mean what I post. I don't spew shit just to spew shit like some people do. partly why I'm here. But yeah, I found that having a good slow day lets you catch up on work you always seem to get behind on. Ah, I got Palmer.
You caught me. Oh, that is not my cat.
That is not your cat.
That is not my cat. Let's see. What is today? Today is
Friday.
Facepalm Monkey.
It's Thursday.
Isn't it Thursday? Oh, good. You scared me because I tried to know what day it was today earlier, but I
Yeah,
was right.
that's what I do. I've actually these last couple of weeks, well, these last 2 weeks, because we've been sick. Um, I've taken to just getting up and doing it. I used to look at it and go, come on, I don't want to do this now. But I just, I just stand up and tell my body go do it, and then I just let it do it.
And your body just does what you tell it?
Yep.
That's amazing.
No,
Mine
it is.
says, fuck off, bitch.
It says, not today, motherfucker. No.
Not today, motherfucker.
Warning: strong content, language,
Oh, yeah.
some nudity, some hateful content, but not to
I'll try
any
to
particular group. Just anger at the world.
I'll try to keep my clothes on, but I can't stop the cursey words.
I can't stop the cursey words at all because
They're
fuck
good
that.
for
So, who am I looking? What's his name? What's his name? Oh, what's his name? Dr. Rashid Ritchie. I got to see this one. He's talking about some streamer getting in trouble for her potty mouth. I think her phone broke or her mic fell out. Anyway, yeah, words are just words. They ain't gonna hurt you. The only person that lets words hurt them is themselves. And yeah, I have done that in my life, but it's taken a long, long time, and still working on it. But I can pretty much take wavy air now. That's all it is vibrating air. Hey, Jersey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Snark needs spankings. She might have dropped because I think she froze or something. She got a call. Who knows? Not much, Jersey. Not much is up. Had a hankering to talk. Rip, 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 rip,
I
rip,
couldn't
rip.
tell if I was making noise because I was over on the YouTube side.
Goddamn YouTubes.
Tube, 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 tube. Tigers changing their stripes and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Spotless leopards. You know leopards aren't that fastidious.
People who
That
you
was
thought
fun. That was
were
a
good
big word,
people
fun.
turned out to not be good. People who you thought were friends turned to not be friends. It happens.
Things have been acting kind of crazy the last few weeks. They've just been getting crazier and crazier.
That's why I made my statement and left.
See, when I had left before that earlier when we were all in there,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I had an appointment or I lied. I didn't have no appointment. I just had to get the fuck out of there. But that might have been a different time anyway. I'm not sure.
No, I'm not
But
knowing.
I had to get the hell out of there. I just couldn't take it anymore. Um, I I felt like real crowded. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
and I figure the rest of y'all are grown ups too. There didn't seem to be very many of us. And
Nope.
and it wasn't being received well. But I didn't see where there was like attacking in the chat, which is what I thought that you meant by your statement.
Holy motherfucking Jesus Christ! Shit! Fuck LT! What the fuck, eh?
What?
I haven't seen this man in months.
What was
And
LT man
by
here?
the way, Batman is not a hero. He's a very he's just a vigilante with
He's
issues.
a vigilante. Yes.
How are you doing, LT? What the fuck?
801.
It's been forever and a day, brother. Nice to see you alive and kicking. Slow. How you doing, my friend? Nice to see you as well. Right on. Two good friends came in just now. Slow. And LT, who just keeps to himself, doesn't even bother to say hi to his friends or Happy New Year or anything. But that's okay. That's LT.
Saw LT drop in somewhere like within the last 24 hours, and I was surprised to see him.
Oh, yeah?
I hadn't seen him in forever. I mean, he probably doesn't even know who I am, but still.
Well, that's good, LT. I'm glad your family's doing well. It's only not even been a month into 2022, and, well,
much has happened.
8,000 Kroger employees striked yesterday.
Well,
I'm all right.
I wonder how that's going to work out.
They want too much that the company isn't willing to give. So,
do they have a union?
Some do, some don't.
Oh, some do, some don't. Gotcha.
But I'm all right, LT. I've been sick the last 2 weeks. Don't know if it's COVID or not because all the COVID rapid tests have been sold out for weeks and weeks and weeks. They get 20,000 requests a day, so they can't keep up. It's not that cold.
Hey, Slow. Don't think you got away with that comment, 801. I saw that shit.
Hey, Melvin. How you doing, my brother?
See, the StreamYard side has got a lag for people coming in because I don't see Melvin yet. There's Melvin.
Well, that's what's got you inspired, LT? Damn shit. Hey, Shane. You can just call me 43, Shane. Well, Drew, not everybody can take cold. I understand that. I might give you a hard time on it, but I understand that not everybody can take cold. My wife doesn't take it very well either. I go outside in t-shirts and shorts, no shoes, and stand out in the snowstorm. So, but that's just me. I don't much mind heat, cold. What is it? Let me guess, LT. Pineapples. You're gonna sell pineapples, right? By the way, I got a can in there now, waiting for it to freeze. Oh yeah, I understand, man. I once, when I was in the California Conservation Corps, we were doing. We had to get this cable around a rock, and then the rock was underwater, and it was middle of December. Hello, GT. And it was in the middle of December, and it was snowing, and our boss said, anybody who gets in there and can get it around, get the cable around there, can sit by the fire for the rest of the shift. And I still looked at him and go, what? No. But yeah, it was funny. Oh, that sounds cool, LT. I hope so. Toss me a couple. Toss me a couple of them. Figures.
Subbed and belled, JCT.
But yeah, cold. It's taken me a bit to get. I learned to get used to it riding my my Honda moped in San Francisco, or actually Berkeley, in Albany and Richmond, all over the place. And got nothing on that's like warm, so you just had to let the cold hit you and accept it. Because if you didn't accept it, it was gonna. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't smash it. What does the like button ever do to you, Chingy? All it does is its job.
But it don't feel a thing.
How do you know? Computers have feelings.
Look, if you don't break your screen, everything's good. I reckon.
Well, LT, on that, if you don't get a vaccine, and I understand that a lot of people don't understand this. To me, my personal views and opinion, it's un-American. Not just un-American. It's
Kind of
something,
hate.
huh?
Kind of hateful.
No, not hateful at all. No, it's
Do not care.
yes, it's uncaring of your fellow human being, but because it's not a personal choice, no matter what people want to say, think, or hear, it's a health risk for all, and if you're not vaccinated, you're threatening someone else's life. And, well, that's my opinion on it. I'm not going to die on the hill of it, but that's where I stand with it. People want to think that it's their choice or their right, whatever. I can't convince them otherwise because they won't listen to what I have to say. So I have my opinions, but I don't shove them on anyone. You listen, you agree or don't. I can't, I can only but give my opinion on things because nobody wants to listen. I've tried. You all know I've tried. For freak's sake, I've tried.
I mean, we're all grown-ups and we already have our opinions, and we wouldn't have them if we didn't think they were right. And no matter, I mean, hopefully people are still open to taking in information and processing it through, but some people aren't. And, stupid humans, not humans, stupid humans. Definitely can't change somebody's mind by
I'm not gonna sit there and
change their
preach at
mind,
people, yell and say this is a conspiracy, blah blah blah. No,
Some stuff is a conspiracy, and some
there
stuff
are
is
no
being real,
conspiracies.
and
No
some stuff is
conspiracies in
just
your head.
reading.
It's all in your head.
If it's not in my head, I'm straight.
You're as crooked as a cue ball.
But I just said I'm straight with a straight face.
I get that, Druzy. I get that, and I'm not gonna fault you for it. I can't.
Well, I mean, you were given the choice.
Yeah.
That was your choice. I'm not hating on anybody for being differently brained than I am.
Yeah.
Differently ideaed, differently opinioned. I can't afford it. I can't afford the loss.
Yep.
I still love everybody because I know people have different ideas about stuff.
Yeah. And but there comes a point like you got 900,000 people dead that could have been easily prevented if
Not
we had.
easily. We
No,
still would have lost
easily,
a big chunk,
easily. It
even if
would have been
everybody
easy
had
if people stood
held the
up
line.
and were the leaders. If we had strong leadership instead of the weak need, lazy, greedy,
Well,
selfish.
because they're sowing a bunch of dissension, and the dissension comes in many forms, and they don't care because they don't care. They don't care what topic it is that they're using to cause the divide because
Yeah,
they
but
don't care about
they
us.
could have. They
See,
could have. This could have stopped within
lost
6 months.
900,000 of us, and
Oh
everything's
yeah.
still running.
Oh yeah. Everything's still running, but you got 900,000 people that didn't need to die.
They're richer than they ever were.
Oh, they're far richer now from it.
Oh yeah, because usually if they're spreading some, misinformation or disinformation, it's because they're going to profit off of the alternative. A lot of that going on.
I like the fact. What is it? Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's got stock in one of the vaccine companies.
Does she?
Yep.
Crazy bitch. I can't stand her. She got one foot on a banana peel though, and the other one's in her mouth. Like there's two banana peels apparently. I already knew that. Y'all didn't. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like her.
Well, see, that's the thing, Drews. Everybody has been told that a pandemic is like something from the like the movies, where it just runs rampant through everybody and kills millions of people. That's not the case.
It's more of an epidemic.
Well, it's not even that. It's that because people don't understand the science and the scientists fail to explain things in a way that people who aren't scientists can understand because they don't know how to talk to people. There is this, this we a lot of people just don't understand that viruses, those just don't go run rampant. It doesn't like that one movie where this is 24 hours, this is 48 hours, and all the red dots go bigger and bigger. It doesn't do that. I mean, it can
Well,
potentially, but
it could,
it could, but not really.
but this one hasn't been. But
It's
it's
like,
been pretty ugly.
yeah,
I mean, because we're just almost to 1 million at this point.
yep.
If we're not hitting it right now.
All at somebody's feet too. Like I said,
You know what?
if somebody had stood up and said, "Okay, folks, time to be an adult, time to hunker down," the National Guard will get called out, the Army gets called out, not just mandates, but straight up mandatory fucking this and that and the other thing. We could have stopped this, and it could have stopped in 6 months. We had weak leadership. We had completely weak leadership, and that's my fervent belief that we could have stopped this if somebody had just stood up and been a man instead of a dickless wonder.
See, it wouldn't be so much talk about mandating a bunch of shit if people wouldn't have been so scared to get another vaccine like they've already had 50, Like,
well, yeah. Well, I got vaccinated for shit I never even thought I'd ever, when I joined the Army.
Yeah. Think when what they shoved in your ass in. They pop you, pop.
Not just in the, I got 2 shots in the arm, and each of those was like 10 different ones.
Mm.
And then they shot me in the ass, which really hurt.
Yeah, that's that big muscle.
And then you got your shots from when you're a kid, and all these people that say, well, I'm not anti-vax, they got vaccinated.
Yeah, see, because before all this, the only anti-vax people were lunatics in California. Jenny McCarthy was their queen, but no. Then all of a sudden, people that seemed reasonable and intelligent and whatnot, just all of a sudden, because of political motivations, and then they're not politically motivated. They're just trusting who they believe in,
Mm-hmm.
And it's that weak leadership thing.
Well,
And then he turned around and told everybody they should get it, and he got booed.
Yeah.
I've heard people talking bad about
It's
him
all a
now.
moot point because it didn't happen because nobody's even said anything about that. They've all concentrated on this January 6th bullshit when they really should be concentrating on the fact that that happened, and they need to, but they're not going to, and it's
I
a
saw a
sad
bunch of
state.
coverage on it.
I haven't seen much. Of course, I don't watch the news like I used to.
I don't watch the news at all. I look at all the news online.
I look
All
at
of
them.
it. I have to look at every bit of it. It's ridiculous. You used to just watch the news and then you got the news, but no, now you got to discern the news from all the sources and see if it looks like anybody's leaning too hard or if they've said something crazy. If it's an actual, and you can't even trust like an actual film clip of somebody saying something because, of course, we're fake nesting. What do they call that? Deep faking?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the editing tricks and whatnot that people are pulling too. This is, and then Tucker Carlson's high, squeaky, gross ass voice.
They just arrested the Oath Keepers leader.
Oh, imagine that.
Scientist. Well, I gotta read that one later.
But that judge that was such a bitch to that old guy that was dying, saying she wished she could give him time when it's just $100 fine, making such a big deal that in fucking Detroit of all goddamn rundown hellholes, oh, your neighbors shouldn't have to look at that. I would put you in jail if I could. This man is on his deathbed.
Yep.
Fucking retarded.
That's why I posted that because I
Yeah.
felt that it needed to be seen by everybody as quickly as possible. Because as soon as I stopped watching it, I went and signed the petition.
Yeah, and I knew when I was listening to Steve Leto do the report this morning before I saw Lackluster's this afternoon, I knew, I was like, this is racially motivated. I just know it. Why would she? Why? Yeah, but I didn't know what color she was, and I didn't know what kind of motivation it was. So I just had to, like, think maybe, but not know. But as soon as I saw Lackluster's thing, I was like, oh, yeah, that white bitch.
Yeah, I watch Lackluster because I'm critical of his stuff most of the time, but I watch it because he does at least, a good job of it.
He does a great job. I don't know. I never seen any problems with it.
Well, I'm critical of everybody.
Well, I mean, you need to be critical in the way of, making sure that you're not getting the wool pulled over your eyes or whatever, but
well, I have to.
I always feel like he does a fair. I mean, this was like a hit piece that he did on this bitch.
Yeah, straight up. Which was kind of shocking a little bit that he did something like that. It was kind of shocking.
I replied to my own comment just because I had to go ahead and give him some more attaboys for that shit.
Yeah, I like his stuff. I do.
I do too.
It's just I gotta be critical, like DTL, Know Your Rights, Audit the Audit, but he's got over 1 million views on every video practically. It's hard to get any traction on that.
Well, yeah, I don't get replies from him. I mean, I watch it whenever it comes through. I watch him.
That's not his voice, right?
But yeah, no, I remember when he got he got to where he could have the narrator, and then like he did a video. I don't even know how long ago it was, but he's like, y'all been griping about not hearing my voice, so here's the original me. I'm gonna narrate this one, and he did one like that, but then he went right back to the narrator. It was fine.
I remember that too.
People are real critical of him too, but just because he's not always on, he doesn't always give the cops an F. He doesn't always give the citizen an A. But I feel that's more fair and impartial. Whether, he's right or wrong. He tells you in the first place he's not a fucking lawyer. You know, he shows you everything he looks up. It might be the right thing, it might be the wrong thing, but it's just a video to watch. It's not, it's not actually deciding anyone's fate.
I stopped watching pretty much all the auditors. Like I said, I have maybe 2 or 3 that I watch. At least I'm sub to. NC Tyrant Hunter is one, just because I like Jeff. We
I
might
sub to just almost everybody.
I unsub to everybody, but
I can't hardly watch very many of those videos these days. I have to be feeling groovy. I have to be feeling strong, because I can let that shit get in my head, and then I'm just a nervous, fucked up mess. And I want to be able to do like I did the other day and run from my front door to my back door to my front door to my back door, filming the police that were next door, and then making that I just cut off the little part at the end where I decided, after, I analyzed what I'd been looking at, and I gave him a B+. And I made a video, one for YouTube and one for TikTok. I made them different a little. And I told him, I just yelled out my front door. It's like, well, you get a B+ in case you were wondering. Oh, you were like, B+. I'm like, dude, I am not stepping off this porch. You can bet. And if that motherfucker comes near me, like grabbing his cuffs, I'm the fucking my door, locking that shit.
I don't see why that's not a business.
What?
People making their doors impenetrable.
Oh, well, yeah, they make, yeah.
No, I have ideas that would stop it
all. Oh.
Yeah, Drew, the cop watchers I have, I don't watch a lot of them either.
And
that's why I said what I said today at PDFs. I was done. I had had enough of many of the people there. I have had enough with the bullying that goes on, that when I take a stand on it, I get yelled at and told to, stop that. But when they do it, oh, it's okay. So I'm done with. I completely left, unsubbed, the whole 9 yards. I'm done. I tried being at least a optimistic listener, and I can't be, because it's just too much stupidity.
Police brutality, the Masturbaker?
Whenever I get it, my feed is weird. I get really weird. I got to constantly clear my history, so I get stuff.
Oh, that's weird. I don't ever clear mine.
I do. I have to clear it about once a day.
Huh. Well, I like him, and me and him have had conversations in the comments a few times. I mean, I don't know who he is. He could be somebody else too. I don't fucking know. But we have had very good conversations in the comments, and I appreciate that, Yeah.
I've had, with Spot Check, same thing. He's a good one.
Yeah, and I catch him when I can, but I don't hardly ever see his stuff come through. But he's on the list of people that I'm going to watch no matter how I feel that day, because I haven't been there enough for him, I feel like, I mean, because you do what you can do, and if all you can do is be subscribed, hit the up thumb, watch to the end, leave a comment. I mean, if that's all I can do to help, because that's all I can do.
There's only so much time in a day.
Oh, yeah. See, there's no way I could watch everybody's, even if I was able.
Oh, wow.
I can't even imagine how many fucking people I'm subscribed to. It's got to be thousands.
I can't play this on my stream, but if you guys want to watch it, this is... Yeah, I know, Drew. I know. It's a lot of just... And the sad thing is they all think that they're in the right. They all think that they're on the right side of the issues. They all think that they're their views are the good views, and more often than not, they're not.
Well, just the fact that they don't say, well, this is the analogy that I came up with earlier. If your friend is walking into the grass and you know, but your friend doesn't know, that there's a bunch of snakes in the fucking grass, you tell your friend, hey, there's a bunch of snakes in that grass, but you don't tell your friend not to walk through the grass if they want to. You still have to let them go walk through the grass if that's what they want to do. And there's a whole lot of people shutting people down um because that person hasn't hurt them, but they hurt the other person. And yeah, I became very angry with Wolverine having had zero interaction with him because I had to hear him say, I will murder you to Ross Kant over and over and over again in a loop when Ross was flipping out about that. I mean, not that she shouldn't have been. She absolutely should have been. What a shit thing to say to anybody. But, you know,
You know what I say to that, though?
I got no want to go over to hang out with Wolverine and try to give him a chance. I don't have to. I the fuck don't have to give him a chance any more than I have to drop him if I like him. You know?
I'm thinking Big Macs today. I say bring it every time I hear that shit. Just like today with that, whatever his fuck name was. Bring it. Because I'm not afraid of anybody or anything or anyone.
Who was somebody getting you in the comments?
Somebody who apparently has his ear, who thinks that they're the shit for some reason. And of course, it's just a lot of stupid ass drama that really just doesn't need to be.
I mean, today's drama did seem manufactured.
Yeah, Drews, I know, huh? The tweaker threats are even. I used to get threatened by tweakers too, man. I know what you're talking about. Fuck you, man. I'll hurt you. I know what you're talking about.
Because if I don't like someone, I don't go around them. And then I don't have to argue with them, fight with them, try to make friends with them, or tell them to kiss my ass. I just don't have to be around them.
You know who you don't get threatened by, though?
Me.
Oh, I picked you. You know who you don't get threats from? Heroin addicts.
Wow, really?
Oh, no. Heroin addicts, they're just too freaking. And they're too high.
Unless they're not, in which case they're dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, they can be.
I'm thinking, potheads are pretty laid back. They don't usually rob people to find some more pot.
God damn it, I need some weed. Fuck, I'm too tired, though.
Or let me call Joey. Joey's always got weed.
Oh, LT. No, I haven't been in many fights in my life because I tend to avoid them as much as possible. I've had a lifetime of learning how to run away in different forms, whether it be talking my way out or running away. Because I just, physical violence just isn't my thing. I'm not a big guy. I'm a little skinny guy.
I've never liked it, but I had a really nasty temper there for a while. And then when I would picture myself grabbing this one particular person that I was so angry with, I was just ate up angry with her. I kept picturing me wrapping my hand up in her hair and just smashing her face into the concrete. And I didn't want to be that person, because what if she came at me and I did that and I killed somebody and go to prison? Fuck that shit. That's my biggest fear, is going to prison. Fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. And then, I worked it out. And now, I still get angry sometimes. Usually I just don't, though. And I'm a vowed pacifist. I will not. Even if you punch me in the nose, I'm going to go, dude, why'd you punch me in the nose? I'm not going to punch you back,
How you doing, Spirit? Thing is,
Hey,
though, I do know how to defend myself. I do know how to fight. I'm not
yeah,
weak. No, I'm not weak in that. I just choose not to. I
yeah, me
choose.
too.
I make that. I make that mental choice
Yeah,
to not be violent, to not go the violent route, because that's a choice. Because life has choices. That's what life is. It's choices,
yeah,
and
I've
I
got a
choose
file
not
box
to
of,
be violent. But if somebody wants to get violent on me, I can defend myself very well.
yeah, I've got like a file box full of submission holds in my head. And as soon as anything gets close to somebody's attacking me physically like that, I go straight into some kind of crazy ass kung fu Sunday afternoon movie wrestling during my teenage years. I mean, I'm like in the zone and I'm thinking ahead of them, you know? I'm like, they're out of control. They're coming wailing and screaming and they're all in their fields and whatnot. And here I am and I'm watching what's happening. I'm anticipating. I've got a plan of what I'm going to do, you know? And so far I've been able to hold people until they settle the fuck down. And
Yep.
I also lost that match with somebody too. I thought, but that I guess they were just one step ahead of me, and they got me into a hold. I couldn't get out of it, and I thought I was gonna die. It was awful.
Every hold is escapable in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, it maybe when I was young, I would have been able to do something, but I was pretty old when this happened, and yeah, it was. Yeah, I was. Yeah, but it won't happen again. Because I don't go around that person. See, this is how I handle stuff. There's no shame in staying the fuck away from danger. For fuck's sake, that's all you get taught when you're a kid.
Yeah. Spirits relaxing in summertime. Well, we're here freezing in wintertime.
Oh, well, we'll be warm when he's slightly cool.
Yeah, slightly cool.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Spirit, it's so good to see you, even though I don't see you, but you know what I mean.
Oh, wait. Let me see. You better say quick.
I was sick for 3 or 4 days. I mean, just, I don't know what the fuck it was.
I'm
I
sick
hurt
from my
everywhere.
fucking.
But I didn't have like any sinus or breathing problems. So I don't reckon I had the vid, but I like hurt everywhere and I all I wanted to do was sleep. And so I just, because I don't like being awake
Mm,
if I'm hurting everywhere.
Thought we
I
were doing
slept a
breakfast
lot.
together.
no, I was eating Big Macs.
Sounds kind of good.
Yeah,
Hey,
something.
Hi.
Caveman mentioned Big Macs tonight. Been having them on my head ever since.
How's everybody doing?
I'm good.
That's good.
A little confused, but handling it. Got a plan.
Don't be confused.
So
Be confuzzled.
it's nothing new to me. People have confused me my whole life.
Yeah, they do me too.
Hi, Druzy.
That's her sick. We're going on our second week.
Are y'all vitamining and staying
You
hydrated
know
and all
what? I found out the other day that vitamin C does nothing for your common cold.
that? No, but a multivitamin gives you at least some of what you need to, in case
Mm-hmm.
you're not eating right or whatever.
But,
Fills in some holes that you might have deficits.
mm-hmm. But all this stuff about vitamin C, about a lot of stuff that we
Although
think is
vitamin
common.
C all that is just to make people feel better in their heads.
Yep, that's all it does.
Yeah, I mean, after a certain amount, it just comes out in your pee or whatever, right?
Yep. But it's also, I mean, the only thing that vitamin C really cures is scurvy.
All I want is to get better.
Yeah, I know. Spirit says hello.
They said possible snow tomorrow.
Yep. Spirit says hello.
Hi, Spirit.
And it's good that, like,
What?
it's good to find these things out, because a lot of
Yeah.
these common knowledge things that people think are common knowledge
Or myths.
are just myths. Like, have you ever heard the one where? Have you ever heard the one where your body has more microbes than you do cells?
Oh yeah.
That's untrue. You have about the same amount. And
Smarter
every time
every
you take,
day, I think, said
Yeah.
that he had to come back
Smart.
and say he was wrong about that.
Yep. And I found it interesting that a lot of this stuff that people think is common knowledge and common.
Everybody has their own skin biome, and then you're supposedly supposed to leave a certain amount of your body unwashed, so that way your skin can regenerate its biome, so that way you don't get sick or
Hey,
or
Hellcat.
some shit like that.
Oh yeah,
How
that
do you-
antibacterial soap that came up really did a number on people.
Yeah, I don't use a lot. I very rarely use anything that's antibacterial.
Yeah, me too.
Bacteria is good for you. It's like George Carlin used to say. He used to swim in raw sewage.
Yeah, well, that's bud grower. That's not a good idea. Poor baby. I guess he had his procedure and contacted Commander, but he was on panel, so he after his procedure he was good enough to call Commander and sound okay, but we don't have any more details past that. But I hope he's gonna be all right. I know that whole foot thing, and I mean, oh dear.
Well, at least he got something done.
Yeah, yeah. I hope it was productive. I hope it helps him.
How are you doing today, Hellcat? Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. No, I just, I'm all right. The family's all sick. Son's not too, he's on the mend. I cough every once in a while. My wife's got it the worst.
Y'all should end up not with that like long haul stuff, and I mean you're obviously not hospitalized or anything, so I'm glad. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of why I get them damn shots.
Oh, happy getting older day there, Hellcat.
Oh, well, hey, happy birthday yesterday.
Like I said.
Well, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm just now remembering.
In a little while, yeah. Not many good
I'm
friendly
little
places.
dog.
Not
She's a
many
cute
friendly good
little
places
dog.
on that you can go to and have a good conversation without having some whack job yell at you.
Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely some disrespectful and almost like,
Nova!
yeah, I am not going to say anything else because I'm snarking sass right now.
Yep. How's it going, Nova? Nice to see you, man.
Nova! Hey!
That's why I fucking said bye. No, I can take a lot, but I can only take so much.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't have to.
I know, but there's a thing with between men that we rib each other, and it's usually in good natured fun, and you can take it, and oh yeah, ha ha ha, that's funny kind of stuff. But there comes a point when you realize that it's not just that; it's them
Well,
actually being a dick.
I mean, we were forewarned. The dark side,
I know,
forewarned. I
but
hate it.
like I
This,
said, I can only take so much, and when I get to that point, I
yeah,
really got I
I
got to cut
leave.
and run. And, yeah, I just cut and run now. I'm just like whatever. I don't need that in my life, so I don't have it in my life. I tell it to go away by going away. Nah. No, it's good you talk to your parents, Drew. Yeah, too much crap on YouTube. I understand that, Hellcat, all too well. That's why I
Well,
put.
we're having the birthday month party live stream on the 22nd, like I think at 1:30 Central Standard Time. You want to come by?
Greenwich Mean Time. Rough. Bow wow. Rough, rough.
The girl dog is in heat, so the two boy dogs, if she's anywhere near, have almost killed each other. They're both limping and have blood and scrapes, and it's just. And I've got a dog bite on my thumb, trying to separate them and stuff. And so she's in my room with the door closed. I'm just kind of taking turns putting one of them away at any point so that nobody's always put away. And she figures she's been in there long enough, I reckon. Oh yeah, she's even scratching at the door. And it's making these boys crazy. They're like, oh, my lady love, my lady love.
The thing on birthdays, man, I'm not gonna. That's my own thing. They've always never been anything worth celebrating. It's just been another day. Because
Well, I mean, it's
usually,
kind of a victory.
well, it is in a way, but not really for me. Because I usually work on my birthday. I've worked for the last 20 years on my birthday. So it's never really been a day for me. It's just another day. Just like all the holidays are just nothing but another day.
Well, that
Mine's
just kind of goes to your curmudgeon status right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're going to say happy birthday, you better give me a gift, too.
The gift is the joy I bring.
Cold hard cash, honey.
Oh man, if I had it, I'd give it to you. I just ain't got it. Get down.
You know, Hellcat, I understand that what you're saying about the he said, she said, all that other stuff. It really is. It's gotten just ridiculous, stupid. People you once thought that had level heads, even in this crazy community, don't really. So that's why when I do my stuff, I'm not about the he said, she should. I'm about you guys. I'm about having a fucking conversation at a coffee table. Where's my coffee? Or drink my coffee.
Yeah, that's what Snark and Sass decided to just be someplace people could come to laugh because I mean, there's something about always watching these videos and stuff puts you in a negative mindset just in the first place. And everybody needs someplace to go to giggle.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's being a big goofball.
Well, drama sucks in your life, but It seems to always pop up somewhere.
I'm gonna have to situate these dogs for a second. I'll be
Go
back.
ahead. I I avoid it like the plague. Sorry, I'm contemplating stuff. Damn, Nova, you too? Yeah, it is very painful. I'm glad. I don't know. I think I'm hoping this is just a cold. Hey, Ryan. Nice to see you, brother. I'm hoping this is just a cold. Uh, and if it's Omicron or whatever, it's pretty fucking light so far. I mean, I had the flu. I had the vax, so we all had the vax here. Yeah, Facebook sucks. I don't go there anymore. But yeah, I'm hoping. My wife's real. I mean, she's been sick, but like the worst of it. But it hasn't been, like painful bad, which I'm glad. Because I've known from the beginning COVID is a very painful way to go. And it's a very painful way to get sick. But enough about that shit. Hmm. Mhm. Okay, good. I thought, ah, hernia sucks. Thank you, Jersey. Hernias suck, Hellcat. My friend had one when he was young, and it just sucked. So I hope you get better on that one. I'm stubborn, but I can change. I can change.
All right. I gotta go to the stove. So you're going with me. Everybody's going with me. I will carry you all. You are no burden. You're my
Help!
butter.
Help! We're being kidnapped! Help! Help!
Ha ha
I'm
ha.
a little white man in this little tiny box, and this woman's carrying me away.
Okay, it's a blue circular thing. My Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, good lord! It's even worse.
Yeah, I have to because I either have to use that or the earbuds with the microphone thing on it, which I can't find right now. But
Which
otherwise, it
one?
sounds like there's a UFO with my microphone on my phone. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, cookies. Hellcat wants some cookies.
Ooh, me like cookies.
Me lucky bouncy. Me lucky bouncy.
Oh my gosh, you went from Sesame Street to porn.
No, that's
Or
not
that
porn.
sounded like porn to me. What was it?
That's Family Guy.
Oh, see, I don't have a lot of references from them.
Oh, I do. Same with South Park.
Nope, that either. I mean, they killed Kenny. I know that.
They didn't kill Kenny.
Every
Oh,
time.
every time.
Every time.
No means no.
I liked American Dad better than Family Guy,
I
but
like
I don't have a lot of references from that either. But I love that
American
little
Dad's.
alien guy,
Mhm.
Roger.
I like
I
Roger.
liked it
Roger
better.
should have had his own show.
Roger could have used the show.
Yeah, because he is the show. But I don't like the dad in American Dad.
No, he's a doofus. Who likes him? Nobody likes him. You're not supposed to like him, I don't think. He's
No, he's a
showing
main
that,
character.
yeah, and he works for the government and he's an idiot.
Government.
Wow, that teach you a lesson? Sound familiar?
Yeah, but that's meh,
Yeah.
meh.
It's like all the grass around here turned brownish, except on this driveway that I have to walk down. It's got brand new green, bright green little, I don't know what do you call the beginning of a grass? Twiglet? Nope, that's not right.
Huh. Okay.
Sprout. It's like all this
I
green
like the
grass in my
boondocks
damn
too,
driveway.
but they're a little bit racist for me. I mean, they expose the racism out there as well, though, which is great. It's
Who?
just sometimes it's hard to watch the Boondocks.
Oh, I saw that or pieces of that a few times, but it wasn't me watching it. It was the
I've never heard
kids
of
or
that one, Ryan, at all.
what?
Fudge it about it. Fudge it.
Forget about it. That sounds familiar. I don't know what it is either.
Fudge it about it. Let's see. Overview. Has 3 seasons from 2012.
Is it that long ago?
That's what it says.
Dang. What time is it?
It's a Canadian adult animated sitcom. Here we go. IMDb.
Hey,
Help! This woman's kidnapping us. Help! Help!
I'm not kidnapping you. You just came to the store with me. Stop being a whiner.
Help! Help!
Huh?
Yeah, I've seen the art,
You
but
seen
never.
what?
It looks like I've seen the artist who does this, but I've never actually seen this show. I'll have to take a look.
Cheese sticks and 2 packs of cigarettes. Hmm? Blue Eagle Tall.
Don't give her any cigarettes.
They aren't gonna listen to you.
Don't give her any cigarettes.
They hear you, but they're not going to obey you.
Don't do it. She's tricking you. She's really She's really only 17.
If I could pull that off, I'd kiss you.
Well, I'll have to look it up, Brian.
Yeah, I'm coming to do that. You give me a second.
Because there's all kinds of stuff. Ooh, what about what the heck are they called? Huckleberry, not Huckleberry. Is it Huckleberry? Not Huckleberry. What is it? It's not Huckleberry. It's.
Hey, Ken, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
They said you're welcome. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Y'all are silly. We fit in just fine.
Ryan, I'm glad that's. Yeah, don't forget the Skittles.
Oh, I got
They're
mozzarella sticks.
They're actually raising up that, and I'm glad they're doing it. I'm glad that they're thinking more and more that it needs to be a little bit. You need to be older to do that stuff. I watch too many kids fucking ruin their lives because of that shit. Not just tobacco, but alcohol as well.
Oh yeah, right before my
Yeah, Drew, I know. I like Archer though. I can't. I love Archer. It's just it's to me one of the best adult things that you could watch. It even though I don't like screamy humor or yelling humor like a lot of the TV shows out there, like Roseanne type stuff, where people are just screaming at each other, so it's supposedly funny. And Archer does a lot of that, but they do it in such a very very good way, and everything that's going on in the background between the other characters is just. I find it a wonderful show to watch. I haven't watched it in a while because I've watched them all. I like the Venture Brothers as well. The Venture Brothers are freaking awesome. From beginning to end, that show is just nothing but cool. I wish there was more like that. I really do. Yeah, you like the horror. Do you have Shutter? I think it's called. I just heard about it the other day. I've been watching some weird stuff on Cracked.
Shutter sounds like a horror.
I I I, I have found that I am interested, and I don't really understand why, but I am interested in people explaining movies.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why though. It's kind of weird. I just find myself listening to these people explain the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I could watch the movie, and in some of the movies I have watched, but them explaining it's still entertaining.
I do too. So that way, like, I don't have to watch some movies, and I've even watched some scary movies, but not actually watched it. I had someone explain it to me. I like that. I didn't actually have to,
Hey, it's Mr.
suffer the
Newt.
jump scare. Mr. Who?
Mr. Nukes.
Oh, Teddy.
Yeah,
Teddy.
Shutter is a horror based streaming service, I guess. I just heard about it just yesterday.
Why would you bring that up when I tell you there's going to be a new Fraggle Rock? Aren't you super excited for your Fraggly sister?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, Drew, I know. I don't watch much TV, if at any at all. Like if my computer's doing a download, or something is downloading, I'll quickly turn it on and then immediately regret it, because the first thing I'll see when I turn on the television is commercials, which I can't stand.
Welcome to YouTube.
Yeah, well, I know, but and people on YouTube are putting them in their videos, like in the middle. As long as they're creative with them, I don't mind them too much. Well, I run two ad blockers on YouTube, so I don't see any of the commercials they show.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, like I have Pluto. I have Pluto. Has a lot of old time shows on there, and some new stuff every once in a while. And every once in a while, they'll feed you a season of Paramount Plus of Star Trek or some other thing. So I watch that. I also get my news from there, and I also watch Twitch from time to time. Not too much, but because it's just really confusing and eh. But like I said, TV to me, I'm glad I pulled myself away from it. It took a long time, because that's how I was raised, watching television. Everything I know, I learned from TV.
You bet. Best parent I ever had.
Yeah, that's what my grandmother and my mother did, and all my family did. Go watch television.
Yeah.
Or when they wanted to yell at each other, go outside.
Yep. And then the phone book comes flying through the front door, and you start crying, and you don't understand. And mommy's yelling at daddy, "Oh my God, I'm having a fucking flashback." No.
I one time watched a family have a fight like that, where things were being thrown. Books, plates, chairs went out the window. It was so bizarre.
Yeah.
All kinds of things just went out the.
Steve threw a brand new 2-liter through a window once.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, that kind of tripped me out there, Drew. A little bit. I thought you meant like one of your actually reptiles. Oh, good Lord, Nukes.
Yeah, Drizzy, I watch like every turtle video that comes from either direction, wherever I'm at on the interwebs. I'm like, ooh, and there's this 80-year-old turtle lady who all of a sudden everybody was so surprised because these little baby turtles started crawling out the dirt, and everybody's so proud of her because she's 80 and still giving birth, or laying eggs, whatever. They were the cutest little turtle. Or I guess they were tortoises, not turtles, but still.
Damn, Ryan. We had actually the fire that we had here up in Colorado. Somebody broke in and stole a bunch of relief stuff for them. It's happening everywhere because nobody gets it.
I didn't know there was a part 1, Teddy. Oh yeah, I might check that out.
That's messed up. If they, why would somebody want to steal a fucking reptile anyway?
Well, they're worth money.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's a million billion of them out there in the wild. Go take a hike, fuckheads.
Right. I guess you don't know any meth monsters or crackheads.
I used to, and I have stayed away for 20 years for for that very reason.
Yeah. I've been away for a while now. It feels I'm so much happier now, and I imagine at least half of it's got to do with not having to worry about shit like that anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Damn.
robbing me. Nobody's.
Damn, Ryan, that's horrible, dude. I understand why people do, and like we're saying, tweakers and stuff like that. But and there are some who actually steal out of actual necessity. But there is always a better way. There's always a better, honest way.
Cool. Thanks,
You know,
Drizzy.
it just takes effort, and that's what people balk at it because doing the right thing takes effort. Doing the right thing is hard. And so people usually don't want to do the right thing because it's hard. And
I
that's
don't know.
no, it is. That's
I
how it
mean,
is.
sometimes there comes a situation where it's hard, but for the most part, it's pretty easy. Just not
Yeah,
doing wrong
well,
things, you know?
but that's just it. They don't know any better.
Some people act like they don't know any better.
I know.
I can't believe that. If they watch TV as much as I did growing up, they fucking know better. But yeah, it's
Brian.
culture.
Did you see that? Now there was a truck I saw a couple weeks ago. A guy he's a he has all his tools with him in his truck, but he had a mechanic or somebody build his pickup truck to where all his tools were inside the truck on the on the outsides. I you know what I mean, like the outside of the cab, but they were underneath, and the cab would raise up. I mean, the sides of the truck would raise up, and there would be his tools. And then when you shut it, it just looked like a normal pickup truck.
Oh, I
Neat.
saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah, that was neat.
I thought that was pretty damn cool.
I bet we watch 85% of the same shit.
I think we do. I think we do, which is okay, which is great because then you can understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have somebody to talk to about the weird shit I'm watching.
I've been staying away from the science stuff for some odd reason, though. I look at it and go, yeah, I like science, yeah, I like learning, but right now I just can't take it.
Yeah.
I've been watching more philosophical stuff.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I came across oh fuck, and I'm not gonna remember his name.
Rationality rules.
Manly P. Hall. Does that sound familiar?
I'll have to look it up.
I'm not sure exactly who he is. I think he's dead. An old guy that was writing stuff, and so the people that are talking about it are, looking back at it. But I sat there and listened to one whole video, and it was interesting. I don't exactly remember what it was. I'd have to watch more than just one video for it to stick in my head, because Swiss cheese and all.
Plant-based chorizo is here. Get $3 off at Chipotle.
Ask Spirit about that meat they grow out of shit. They're taking human shit and turning it into meat. Would you eat it?
No.
I would, if it's meat. I mean, it's not shit anymore.
but it is. May not be anymore, but it still is.
I mean, everything you eat turns into shit.
Yeah, I
It's kind
know.
of magical for it to go the
Especially
other way.
that's all you do is poop and fart.
Not all I do. You're
I
talking
pee,
to a cat.
I pee too goddamn much. Yakety yeti. What the fuck? Let's see. Do I got any deals?
Okay, so you know these kittens that the two kittens that I still have, Ram Jam and Bamalam. Well, they're old enough now I can tell what sex they are. And this whole time I've been saying that Ram Jam was a boy because he just seemed all studly and just ready to face the world and wasn't scared of nothing and always giving stink eye and stuff, and that Bam Lam was a girl because it's big and all I have to do is wave a hand 6 feet away from it and it freaks out and jumps off of whatever it's on. But now that they've got their parts, it's the other way around.
Look at you
That's kind of weirding me out.
trying to
I've
push
been
gender on people.
No, they're cats, and I wasn't pushing it. I guess I was guessing,
Uh huh.
but I was wrong. And see how I can admit that?
You were running a cat reprogramming system.
I mean, it was 50-50 chance, man.
Hey, there's 82 different genders.
Not in cats.
How do you know?
Look, if you can get a cat to tell you it feels like a girl, even though it's got nuts, well, by golly, I'll believe all that. No, I believe
There's
all
gay,
that.
there's gay
I know I'm
dogs.
just being silly. I'm just being silly. Oh, yeah. Totally saw a gay dog the other day. That was lovely. I had forgotten that happened. Well, I always had my mom was always telling me, no, that dog's not gay. It's just got such high hormone levels that it will hump anything, and that's what's going on. I'm like, no, those dogs are in love. But I didn't know about all that stuff then. I hadn't seen Brokeback Mountain yet. Those boys were in love.
Yeah, that was just good acting.
It was great. When he grabbed his ears. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch that, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I watched it 100 times, no matter how bad everybody was bitching about it, because somehow we ended up with it like on DVD. And I got so happy and was so, till the end when I cried my face off. But I love that movie so much. My husband didn't even give me any trouble about it past the initial, can't we watch Steven Seagal? And I'm like, fuck no, I hate Steven Seagal. These boys are way sexier.
I don't really like that guy. I mean, I know he's a good actor. I've seen him act, but the what's his name? The one that played on Spider-Man recently.
Holland?
I guess I don't know his name.
Tom Holland? I think he was Spider-Man.
No, not Spider-Man. In the latest Spider-Man, he was the bad guy.
Mm.
He was in
Yeah,
Brokeback.
I'm
He
just
was
guessing.
also in Brokeback Mountain. So
Who was that?
sorry if I'm missing any comments. I'm ordering dinner.
Yeah, I ended up getting cheese sticks, Druzy. That and Crispitos, because those are my ultimate favorite food. I would eat a taquito or a Crispito every meal if I just had it. Who the hell was
Fries are $3.24. Are you fucking nuts? Damn.
what's it 3.4?
French fries. Fucking McDonald, man.
It's like I know that I've seen something that told me who was playing in that Spider-Man movie. You mean Heath Ledger?
The one who was
No,
in Black
that's from
Mountain.
Batman. But I can't pull it out of my Swiss cheese. And now it's bugging me. Somebody Google that. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, there you go.
Why you didn't say the guy from? Did you say the guy from Brokeback Mountain? Because that would have made this guessing a lot easier. There was just two of
Yes, I
them.
did.
Okay, sorry, I must have been chewing cheese. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, I kind of liked him until he went on Bear Grylls' show, and I saw what kind of a I don't like him he is.
Yeah, I know he just a very, most actors do, but he seems to be pretty fake.
Oh, get off me, dude! No, you cannot have this cheese stick cat.
Give
No,
me
it's
that
not a
cheese
cheese
stick,
stick
woman.
cat.
I want that cheese stick. You best give it to me now.
Well, that's what she was saying. That is still freaking me out. I might have to glue a bow to her head or something, and so I remember and get it in my Swiss cheese. No, none of y'all get anything. You've all been naughty, naughty, naughty.
Hey, Anarchy, how you doing? Nice to see you. What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, wait, that's just a big... Okay, near mind. Near mind.
Hey, Anarchy. Sorry it took me so long. I was chewing cheese. Why do I think that's so funny?
Okay, so yeah.
Because of alliteration. Chewing cheese. I don't know.
I don't know, but I've been told.
That I'm just a crazy big weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. But that's what makes me so good at what I do. Thank y'all for not saying what do you do.
Oh, pickle.
Yeah, I guess some of it was funny games, Drizzy. Most of it was just hot. Oh, Heath Ledger. I really had the hots for him for a while. That 10 Things, what was it? 10 Things I Hate About You? I think was the first movie I ever saw him in. And he rocked that Joker part in that Batman movie, whichever one that was. The one with Heath Ledger being Joker.
Huh?
Now, what?
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 Heath Ledger wasn't a Joker.
You sure the fuck was.
No, he fucking wasn't.
He was the Joker in that Batman movie where Heath Ledger was the Joker. Yeah. What was it called? The Dark Knight, maybe? Maybe that was it? Because that'd be cool if I was right.
I think you're high on crack.
Blew up the hospital. And, what is wrong with you? Yes. Somebody back me up. Back me up.
Oh, you mean, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, now you do.
Oh, shut up.
It's so cool having a brother. This is so fucking cool because the two stepbrothers I had, they sucked. And then now we don't speak, so they suck even worse.
Yeah.
I want to unfriend them on Facebook, but I don't even know what the but is. Why don't I? Why don't I? Who's gonna come back at me and go, did you unfriend your stepbrother that hasn't spoken to you in 8 years? Oh, nobody's gonna do that.
You can order a maximum of $1,000 worth of stuff from McDonald's
Whoa. At once?
all at once.
What put the cap on it?
I guess somebody. Well, you got to understand. Once you give, humans will go to absurd lengths to prove things and break
Somebody
things.
proved that's, you mean like from the app?
Yeah,
Okay, that makes more sense.
yeah. I'm pretty sure somebody was like ordering, masses amounts of stuff, and because that's why we have rules and laws. Because of one dumb idiot. It's always one dumb idiot.
Sometimes it's several, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I miss he. Oh yeah, Heath Ledger. He was wonderful as the Joker.
Oh man, he rocked that. But he rocked everything he did. He really did. I watched a
But defining moment was the
biography
Joker.
or whatever.
And it took me a long time to actually accept it. I was so upset at first because he wasn't like the Joker of the past. He was like this different thing. But then I watched it a few times and it's like, yeah, that was just awesome the way he did it.
Jack Nicholson or Cesar Romero?
All of them.
Okay.
The Joker.
I really liked Michael Keaton as Batman. I thought for that he had always been a comedian type actor. I thought he just blew Batman out of the water, but that was like the first Batman movie that had come around, And then everybody else, his brother got Batman.
He needs to be a bigger man, and I don't know. You have to. They need to find somebody like the animated guy, because the animated one, that's how he's supposed to be, because that's what it really is. All this live action shit is just that live action bullshit.
Robert Pattinson is going to be Batman this next time, and was it something else? Oh, and Michael Keaton is supposed to maybe be playing another role in there somewhere. I'm not sure. Which would, that would be cool for him to come back to the franchise or whatever, but the universe. But did you see his Birdman movie?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you need to. It's weird as fuck, and it makes you so sad for him. And his hair. You feel so sad for his hair. He used to have hair. Not that it's bad not to have hair, but it's just that he still had hair everywhere except not so much. It just made him look even weaker. The character was, wore down and used up. So, and it could have been fake hair. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe he's got great hair. For real. What they can do with makeup and all.
Speaking in this very chamber, defending Arizona's fair and valid election against disinformation, when violent insurrectionists halted the president's election. Threats to American democracy are real. I share the concerns that I've heard from in recent months.
I only caught part of that. Uh-oh. Well, I'm going to fall off or something because my phone is ringing.
Okay.
Laws, including the Freedom to Vote Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act that the Senate is currently considering. I support these bills because they strengthen Americans' access to the ballot box, and they better ensure that Americans' votes are counted fairly. It is through elections that Americans make their voices heard, select their representatives, and guide the future of our countries and our community. These bills help treat the symptoms of the disease, but they do not fully address the disease itself. And while I continue to support these bills,
I still hear you,
that worsen the underlying
but can you
disease
hear me?
affecting
Yeah.
our country.
I was just watching. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to watch the rest of that. See what she's on about. Don't much like her, but Slow's got. Look at that. See, I go on, I get 4. He goes on, he gets 25. You never. Fuck you.
Say
Oh,
something. Nope,
say something.
my sound is all fucked up.
Fuck you.
I'll be right back.
Reboot it. Oh, I see where Shangy is. Oh, Bud Grower's over here.
I wanted to make sure everyone understood how grateful I was for what AFA did for me. They sent me a flower. Now, they did send me candies, guys, but they're not going to let me touch those candies. They came through the front door. He sent me a bouquet of flowers, which everyone's talking about. After this, I really need Josh. That little act of kindness really.
Well,
Don't tell people that.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? He's got a bit of a.
I guess. Yeah. You know what? My food's gonna get here soon. I'm gonna go get some stuff. Looks like Slow Burner's on. If y'all want to head over there, I'm gonna take off for a while. Yeah, I know. Well, they're over at Slow's. It looks like it's all good. I don't mind. There's his link if you want to go. I'm gonna shut it off for now. I just wanted to talk for a bit. Y'all have a great one. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a good evening. Peace out.